Welcome back to MJC Learning. Today, we will be doing a writing skills topic, that is note making. Let us understand more about the two different concepts, that is note taking and note making. Note taking. Note taking is a passive process which is undertaken during lectures. Note taking at a glance gives a complete view of a paragraph or any content which contains the main points and supporting details of what is heard during lectures or speech. Note taking is taking notes by your teacher. That is, you are taking notes. Taking what is already made means taking ready made notes. Now let us move on to note making. Note making. Note making is a more active and focused writing skill where a concrete connection between all relevant concepts and words is drawn to infuse or connect all thoughts together by a method, points, tree diagram, or a table, etc. Note making is when you make your own notes. You read or listen to something and then write down only the important points. Let us see the similarities between note taking and note making. Note taking and note making both provide the students with materials for easy reference, preparation, and study during an examination. Both aid the students in remembering facts easier as it utilizes both reading and listening senses. Both have the same purpose, that is, for the students to excel in their studies. Both help the students to concentrate better and effectively. Let us move further to see the distinguish between note taking and note making. Note taking, only jotting down points, involves no sight interpretation. Note making helps students to see each point clearly along with its link or connection with each other. Note taking, very little changes are required. Note making, easier to change the notes made. Note taking, taking points from one source at a time. Note making involves the taking of points from different sources. Less understanding required, more understanding required here. Points or notes are written in full form. Points given by sources are taken directly. Note making is often in short form. Note taking only gives the early configuration for the whole topic. Note making helps the students in capturing the main key. Notes are made from sources. They are handmade since the time available is limited. Constructed by the learner themselves in handmade or in computer typed form. Let us have a glance at the different styles of making notes. This is the table method, wherein we jot down every important point in the form of a table, making columns and rows. This is the chart method. The chart method, the chart has three different methods: pie chart, bar chart, and flow chart. This is the line graph method. This is the tree diagram method. Pictogram method is where We represent everything through symbols and pictures. In this method, we make mind maps to remember things easily and effectively. This is where we make plans. It is like a to do list. We jot down things that we need to do. Now, let us see an example of note making and learn more about it. Ayurvedic medicine facts. Fundamentals of Ayurvedic medicine. To understand Ayurvedic treatment, it is essential to have an idea of how Ayurvedic system regards the human body. The basic life force in the body is prana, which is also found in the elements and is analogous to the Chinese notion of chi. As Swami Vishnu Devananda, a yogi and expert, put it, prana is in the air but is not the oxygen, nor any of its chemical constituents. It is in food, water, and in the sunlight, yet it is not vitamin, heat, or light rays. Food, water, air, etc., are only the media through which the prana flows. In Ayurveda, there are five basic elements that contain prana: earth, water, fire, air, and ether. These elements interact and are further organized in the human body as three primary categories or basic physiological principles in the body that govern all bodily process known as the doshas. The three doshas are Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Each individual has a unique blend of these three doshas known as the person's Prakriti, which is the reason why Ayurvedic treatment is always personalized. In Ayurveda, illness is regarded as a state of imbalance in one or more of a person's doshas, and an Ayurvedic physician works to adjust and balance them via a variety of methods. The Vata dosha is associated with air and ether, and in the body promotes movement agility. Vata people are typically thin and light physically, dry skinned, very energetic, and mentally restless. When Vata is out of balance, there are often nervous problems, hyperactivity, sleeplessness, lower back pain, and headaches. Pitta dosha is associated with fire and water. In the body, it is responsible for metabolic processes and digestion. Pitta characteristics are medium built bodies, fair skin, strong digestion, and good mental concentration. Pitta imbalances show up as anger and aggression, and stress related conditions like gastritis, ulcers, liver problems, and hypertensions. The Kapha dosha is associated with water and earth. People characterized as Kapha are generally large or heavy with more oily complexions. They tend to be slow, calm, and peaceful. Kapha disorders manifest emotionally as greed and possessiveness, and physically as obesity, fatigue, bronchitis, and sinus problems. Let us do some activities from the passage we just read. In Transfer the above information in the form of a table. Bodily process. Let us look at how it is supposed to be. As we read, Pitta is associated with fire. So the first blank will be fire. Kapha is associated with water and earth. So the second blank will be water and earth. Let us move on to the characteristics. Vata people are mostly very energetic, so we will fill the first blank of the third column with very energetic. Kapha people are mostly slow, calm, and peaceful. So, those will be the answer to the fourth blank. Imbalance in Vata people causes sleeplessness. Imbalance in Pitta people causes hypertension. So this will be our fifth and sixth blanks answer respectively. Let's look at some symbols and abbreviations we can use in note making. Let us look at the symbols first. This symbol means leads to. This symbol means caused by. This symbolizes increase, up. This means decrease, down. This means equal. This means not equal. This means money. This symbolizes greater than. This symbolizes much greater than. This means lesser than. This symbolizes therefore. This means because. This symbolizes ditto, same as above. This symbol means and. Now let us look at the abbreviations. E.G stands for example. I.E stands for that is. ETC dot means etc. C means century. Approx means approximately. DIFF means difference. IMP means important. LANG means language. MAX means maximum. MIN means minimum. Q symbolizes question. A means answer. NO dot means number. POSS means possible, possibly. Let us look at some tips for note making. First, understand your learning style. Second, question why are you taking notes? Third, don't record every single comment. Fourth, link your notes to your syllabus. Fifth, use technology to your advantage. Sixth, review your notes regularly. Seventh, include visuals such as mind maps. Eighth, get insight from your classmates. Ninth, don't write notes mindlessly. 10th, try not to get frustrated. Here's some homework for you students. You need to read the paragraph and represent information in the form of a diagram. Some of the blanks are already filled. You can pause the video and solve it. Here are the answers to the table. So here are the answers. Do check it. If you got them all correct, then congratulations. You have indeed done a great job, students. Thank you.